Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Vision Friend. In this video, we are going to talk about operators in Java. In Java, there are different type of operators like arithmetic operators, unary operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and some more type of operators which are there like bitwise operators, ternary operator, and instance of operator. For now, mainly we are going to talk about these 5 operators. So let's start with the arithmetic operators, which are used to perform mathematical operation. Let's see how we can use arithmetic operators. So here I have already created one Java file which is operators inside this src folder, and in this operators Java file I have created one class with the same name as operators. Then within the class I have created one main method like this, and inside this I would be writing my code. Here let's start with the arithmetic operators, putting this as the comment. Now let's create one variable of type integer, so int a equals to 5, and then again creating one more variable which is of type integer, name is b equals to 3, and then semicolon at the end. Now first arithmetic operator which we are going to use is the plus operator, which is used to perform addition operation. And here let's add these two numbers which are 5 and 3 saved inside variable a and b. So a plus b is the arithmetic operation which we are going to perform. And now let's save this value inside one variable which is of type integer. So int c is the variable name equals to a plus b. So here we are simply using this plus operator to add these two numbers. So the output should be 8. Let's print the value of c. So as out, and now putting c here. And now let me execute the script. So right click, run, and see 8 got printed here, which is addition of these two numbers 5 plus 3. Now the second arithmetic operator is minus, which is used for subtraction. For that, again I will save value of subtraction inside one variable with the name b. So int b equals to a minus b semicolon. And now let's print the value of d, and the output should be 5 minus 3, which is 2. Now 2 got printed here. Now the third arithmetic operator is multiplication, and for that the operator is multiply symbol, which is star. So to perform multiplication we need to do a multiply by b. Let's save this value inside one variable. So int e equals to a multiplied by b. So putting this multiplication sign here and then b, then semicolon, which will give us 5 into 3, which is 15. Let's execute the script. Now let's print this value of e, which should give us 15. See, now 15 got printed. Next arithmetic operator is division, and its symbol is forward slash. So int f equals to a divided by b. And now let's print the value of f, and let's execute the script. And now value which we are able to see is 1, which is 5 divided by 3. So you will say that we should get the exact value, which is 1.66667. Like this you should be able to see the value. But now we are only able to see 1 here because both a and b are integer, and after division here we are saving the value inside the integer itself, where we are losing the decimal places, and we are just able to see 1 here because we would be able to divide 5 by 3 only one time. And now let's see the same division example with the help of double numbers. I will create two double numbers. So double is the data type, x equals to 5, giving the same value as a, and then second double y equals to 3. And now let me perform division, and this time I will save the value inside the variable which is of type double. So double g equals to x divided by y semicolon, and here printing value of g. Clicking onto the run, see now we are able to get the exact value with the precision which is 1.66666, and then at the end it is 7. Apart from addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, there is one more arithmetic operator, which is modulus operator, which is used to get the remainder when one number is divided by another, and its symbol is percentage. Let's see how we can use this modulus operator, and we'll save the output in one variable. So int h equals to a, which is having value 5 modulus, and for that we need to put percentage symbol, and then b, which is having value 3. Now what is remainder? Here once we divide 5 by 3, so it will get divided one time, and after that 2 will be left as remainder, where we cannot divide 2 completely by 3, and that 2 would be the output of this modulus operation. And now let me print this value of h. Now executing the script, and see output is 2. So these were the arithmetic operators. You can try these operators with the different numbers for your practice. Now the next operators are unary operators. These operators operate on single operand. Let's see how we can use these operators. So first one is the increment operator. Here I will provide the comment as unary operator. Let me comment out this portion also for your further reference. So control / after selecting these lines. Now let me create one more variable, which is int a equals to 7. Any numeric value you can give here. Again creating a as I have commented out this previous a. Now I will directly use that increment operator in system.out.println. So as out, hit enter, and inside it I will directly print the value of a plus plus. And as I told, it operate on single operand, which means it do not require two values, right? Previously for arithmetic operation we required a and b to perform these operations, but here only one value is required. And now let me print the value. So what would be the output here? Here what it is going to do, it is going to increase the value of a by 1. Let me first run the script, then I will tell you what is happening here. See, I told you that value will get increased by 1, but still the 7 is getting printed. Why so? Because here first it console logged this value and then incremented the value of a. So now let me again print the value of a, and now again executing the script. See, now first here the 7 is getting printed, and then because of this plus plus, value is getting increased by 1. So now value of a is 8, and into next line it is getting printed as 8. Now apart from using it as the suffix, we can also use this plus plus as prefix, where we will have to provide plus plus a. Let's see what will that do. Commenting out these two lines, again here providing plus plus a, and now let me execute the script, and this time we are able to see directly 8 is getting printed, but here in case of a plus plus, 7 was getting printed, because here the value was getting printed, then it was getting increased by 1, but here the value is first getting incremented by 1 and then it is getting printed. So next time also, if I will print system.out.println with the value of a, it will give me output as 8. So 2 times 8 is appearing here. And similarly, we can use decrement operator, which is minus minus. Let's use that. Commenting out this part also. Now here using a minus minus. So using this minus minus as suffix first. So the same thing will happen. First, this value of a, which is 7, will get printed, and then its value, it will get reduced by 1. Let me print this a one more time. So this time here 7 will get printed, then it will get reduced by 1 because of this minus minus, and here if we will print it, we will get 6. Let me execute the script. See, first the 7 is getting printed and then 6 is getting printed. Now similarly here we have used it as the suffix, but now we will use it as prefix. So again doing this as out and then minus minus a, and here we will get 6 directly here because first it is decrementing the value by 1 and then it is getting used. So for now we are using it with system.out.println, but anywhere you can use these values. Now let me provide one more log where I will print value of a, and this time at both the places 6 should be displayed. See, 2 6s are appearing here. Now coming on to the next operators, which are assignment operators, which are used to assign value to a variable. So from the starting of the course we are using one of this operator, which is equals to. So whenever we want to assign a value inside a variable, we use this equals to operator to assign this value into this variable. Let's see these operators one by one. Again commenting out old code for your reference. Now let's start with the assignment operators. Here first operator, as I told, is a equals to operator, which is used to assign a value to the variable. So here I am assigning this 9 to a variable which is a, and its data type is integer. So it is not necessary to put integer here only. We can save any value like boolean, string, array to assign the value to the variable, as we have used into the previous videos. So now moving on to the next assignment operator, which is plus equals to, which is for addition and assignment. So now here I will use this particular variable itself, which is a, plus equals to 6. So here addition and assignment will happen together. So if I break this plus equals to in simple language, what it is doing, it is assigning value of a plus 6 into a again. So a equals to a plus 6, and with the help of this plus equals to, we can write it like a plus equals to 6. So here first the addition of these two numbers are taking place, and then it is getting assigned to a again. Let me put it as the comment here for your further reference. And now let me print out the value of a, and now executing the script, which is giving us 15, right? So 9 plus 6 is going to be 15, and then its value is again getting assigned to a, and we are printing it here. So for now we are just printing the value, but you can use the value of a anywhere in the code as per your requirement. Now similarly we have minus equals to. Let's use this minus equals to, commenting out this plus equals to, and now here I will put a minus equals to 6 semicolon. So here what will happen, here a minus 6 will get again assigned to a. So a minus 6, which is 3, and now the value of a should be 3. See, 3 got printed on executing the script. Similarly we have multiply and assign operator. Let's try that one. So commenting out this line, and again a multiply equals to, so now a, which is 9 into 2, will take place first, which will give us 18, and then that value will get assigned to a, which we are printing here. Executing the script, and 18 got printed. And similarly we have divide equals to, and for that a forward slash equals to 3. So this time a divided by 3 would be taking place first, which is 9 divided by 3, and then it will get assigned to a, and the output should be 3, which is 9 divided by 3. Executing the script again. See, now 3 got printed. And similarly we have this modulus and assign operator. So commenting out this line, and then a modulus equals to 3. So this time first a modulus of 3 would be taking place, which will give us 0, because 9 will completely get divided by 3 and there would be no remainder. Its value will get again assigned to a. Let me execute the script, which will print 0. See, 0 got printed. Now coming on to the next operators, which are comparison, or you can call them relational operators. Let's see how we can use them. So commenting out this previous code here, and now let's talk about comparison, or you can call them relational operators. The first comparison operator is equals to equals to. Let me use this system.out.println, and here I will use these comparison operators. Usually you would be using these comparison operators in conditional statements, and about that we would be talking in upcoming video. For now, let's just print the value of the output of comparison operators. Let me create two variables with some values here. So int a equals to 25, int b equals to 15. And now let's use the first comparison operator, which is equals to equals to. So a equals to b, where we are comparing these two numbers, that a should be equals to b, and here its value would be false because 25 is not equals to 15. Let me start the execution and see we are getting it as the false. Let me make value of a and b as 25 only, and now if I will execute the script, it will give us true. See, true is appearing here. Again, changing the value to the 15. So this is equal to operator. Similarly, we have not equal to operator, and for that we need to provide a exclamation symbol, which is this one, equals to, and then b. So here we want to compare that a is not equals to b, and this time it will return true because 25 is not equals to 15. Let me execute the script and we should be able to see true. In this case, if the value would be the same, then it will print false. Let's compare 30 not equals to 30 here. It is not necessary that you compare through the variable. You can provide the values also, right? Or one variable, one value, that can also be done. Let me start the execution, and this time it will give us false. Why? Because we are checking 30 not equals to 30, which is false. Changing it back to a not equals to b. Now the next comparison operator is greater than. Let's use it. So again we'll use this print statement and then a greater than, and for that we need to use this symbol where we are checking a greater than b. And now let me execute the script, and this time it should give us true here. Why? Because a, which is 25, is greater than b, which is 15, and this particular statement is true now. So at the opening side we are expecting this number to be greater, and once this arrow is getting closed, that number should be small. Remember it like that. So now executing the script, and now true is appearing here. And similarly we can use less than symbol, and for that we need to use this a, which is first variable, less than. For that we need to put this symbol and then b. So here we are checking that a should be less than b, which will give us false because 25 is greater than 15 and not less than, right? 25 is not less than 15, so that's why we will get false this time. See, false is appearing here. And similarly we have greater than equals to and less than equals to operators also. Let's use them. So s out for the print statement, and then a greater than equals to b, and this statement will be true because 25 is greater than or equals to b. So here this part would be true, right? 25 is greater than 15, and we should be able to see true here. Executing the script and see true got printed. And similarly we can use less than equals to. So s out and then a less than equals to b, or this time let's give 25 here. So what we are trying to do, we are checking that a should be less than equals to 25. So here a is not less than 25 but equals to 25, and we should be able to see true as the output. Let's comment out this previous line and start the execution and see again true got printed because a is less than equals to 25, not less than but equals to 25. So these were comparison operators. We would be using these comparison operators once we will use conditional statements. For now, commenting out this old code. Now coming on to the next operators, which are logical operators. So logical operators are used to perform logical operations on Boolean values, which are true or false. These logical operators are typically used in conditional statements and with the loops. We would be looking about conditional statements and about the loops into the upcoming videos, where we will look about these two operators, which are comparison operators and logical operators. For now, let's have a look at the logical operators. So first one is logical AND. So logical operators, and here let me again use these print statements, but as I told, we would be using it with the conditional statements and with the loops into the upcoming videos. So as I told, these logical operators are used to perform logical operations onto the Boolean values. And here let's see first logical operator, which is logical AND. So as I told, it performs logical operations onto the booleans. So let's have a look with the help of boolean first, then we will check it with the another example. So here what we will do, we will put true, which is boolean value, and then logical AND, where we need to put this AND symbol 2 times, and then here I will give true. So here we are checking that if both the conditions, for now directly we have put the value as true, but here we would be putting some condition. So if both the conditions are true, we should be able to see the true as the output. Let me execute the script and see true got printed. If any one of them is false, in that case it will give us false as the output. See, now false is appearing here. Now similarly we can use logical OR operator. So let's use this print statement, and here for the logical OR operator we need to provide condition, here directly putting conditions output, which is true, and then for the logical operator we need to provide these 2 lines, and then the second condition, here I will use false. And now here what we are checking, that if any one of the condition is true, then it should return us the true. Let me execute it, and this is printing false, and the second print statement is giving us true, because here we were checking that both the conditions should be true, but one of them is false here, so that's why it gave us false. And here we are checking that any one of the conditions should be true, so this first one is true, so it is printing true, and vice versa can also be there. If it is false and the second one is true, in that case also it is going to give us true. And there is one more logical operator, which is logical NOT, which reverse the boolean value. Let's see it. So as out, and here we need to put this exclamation mark for the logical NOT operator, and then here let me put this true, and it should reverse the true to false. Let me comment out these 2 lines, and let's execute the script, which will give us false. See, and here for now I have used it directly with the help of true false values, but let's put some condition which are more practical, which you would be using in future. So let's create one variable int a equals to 35, int b equals to 18, and now again I will use the system.out.println. So here what I will do, I will put first condition, which is a greater than, which we learned here, right? A greater than b, which will return us true. And now I'm putting logical AND here, and here I'm putting one more condition, which is second condition, which is a less than 50. So these are 2 conditions. So here a is greater than b, 35 is greater than 18, which will give us true, and then we are checking a is less than 50, which is also true, right? And as we are using logical AND operator, so both of these conditions should be true, then only it will return us true, otherwise it will give us false. Let's execute the script. And now true got printed. If I do it like this, a is less than 30. So this first statement is true here, but this second condition is false. And as we are using logical and, we should be able to see false here. Let's execute the script and false got printed. Similarly, let's use this logical OR operator. So inside this print statement, we will check that a is less than b, which is false, right? And I will put logical OR and then a is greater than 20, which will be true. So this first condition is false, which is 35 is less than 18. And now this second condition is true, which is 35 is greater than 20. And as this logical OR operator is for checking that if any one of the condition is true, so that's why it will return us true this time. So this one is false, this one is true, and if any one of them is true, so we got true. And now let's see about this logical NOT operator. So again, using this as out, and then I will check a less than b. This condition will give us false because we are checking 35 is less than 18, and here I will use this logical NOT operator, will enclose this a less than b in round parenthesis. So now first this a less than b will return us false, and then as we are using this logical NOT operator, so it will reverse the value. Let me execute the script and we should be able to see true. See, true got printed. So these were some of the operators which you would be mostly using, and from this particular video there can be interview questions onto different operators, like what are all these operators: arithmetic operators, unary operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and previously also, as I told, there are bitwise operator, ternary operator, instance of operator, and that's your assignment to check about these operators. And there can be some more interview questions where they can ask for the output of the specific operator. Let's say they can ask that what would be the output of this logical AND operator. So it is just an example, but there can be more complex scenarios which can come into picture, and they can ask for the output related to these operators. These are very basic things and you should be aware about it. And that's it for this particular video. Let me give you the quick recap. So here we saw that there are different type of operators. First one is arithmetic operators, where we can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus operations. Second one is unary operators, where we saw that we can perform increment and decrement operation using this plus plus and minus minus as prefix or as suffix. Apart from that, we have assignment operators, which are equals to, plus equals to, minus equals to, multiplication equals to, divide equals to, and modulus equals to, where first this arithmetic operation will get performed and then the value will get assigned to the same variable. Then we saw about the comparison or relational operators, where we can compare the values by using equals to, not equals to, greater than, less than, greater than equals to, and less than equals to. And at last we saw about the logical operators, where we perform logical operations on the Boolean values, where we saw that we can use logical AND, logical OR, and logical NOT operators. And that's it from my end. You can click onto the first card to go to the next video. You can click onto the second card to access the whole Java tutorials playlist, and stay tuned for my upcoming videos. If you have any comments, questions, or doubts, you can let me know into the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day.